Oh, goody. We're back to the Advent Storybook, 25 Bible stories showing why Jesus came. Today we're at day 15, covenant. This is about covenant. Look at that picture. What's that? What's that in his hands? Is that Moses? What could that possibly be? Let's find out. Here we go. I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you. And I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes and be careful to obey my rules. That's Ezekiel chapter 36, verses 26 through 27. God led his people through the wilderness to Mount Sinai. God wanted to keep a covenant, a lasting friendship promise with all of Israel. He would be their God and they would be his people. What a blessing. God said, "Now therefore, if you will indeed obey my voice and keep my covenant, you shall be my treasured possession among all peoples, for all the earth is mine. And you shall be to me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation." That was Exodus 19, verses 5 and 6. Well, God came down to the mountain, and the people of Israel watched as lightning struck and thunder roared, and a thick cloud of smoke covered the mountain. When God came down, the whole mountain trembled and shook. When the Israelites saw and heard what God was like, they were scared to be near him. God called Moses up the mountain, to go up on the mountain, and gave him special instructions for how the people should live. We call these the 10 Commandments. Love God, not pretend gods. Don't make idols or pretend gods. Respect God's name. Don't misuse it. Remember the Sabbath, the day of rest, and keep it holy. Respect your father and mother. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not lie. Do not envy something that belongs to someone else. If God's people would live this way, their lives would be full of good things. They would be good friends with God and with his people and with other people. They would love each other and God, which is what they were made to do. But just like Adam and Eve, God's people often disobeyed God's commands. They broke their relationship with God and with people. And the truth is, all of us break our relationships. It's sad, but it's true. To live and love as God created us to do, we need God's help. We need him to rescue us and give us new hearts. Hearts that want good for others. Wow. Well, here's the question at the end. How can we follow God's commands? Great question. And a good question to ask during Advent. Well, there we go. That's Moses, and that's the 10 Commandments on the stone, where God wrote them on the stones. And that's to give you a sense of what it must have been like on top of the mountain where there's lightning and thunder and all those things. Wow. Very cool. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye.